keep it moving now. Don't you see what I'm doing? Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
I'm Aaron Crane, and this is your Region 10 recap. Over at Pineview, the Panthers hosted the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. The Mustangs would start off the game with a few good runs. Then it was Steele Barbin who would drop back and fire to the end zone, where Boston Adamson would climb the ladder and haul in the catch for the game's first score. The Mustangs would get the ball back, and Barbin would fire to his left, where Tyson Dinsmore would meet the receiver and strip the ball away for the interception. However, the Panthers offense couldn't get on the board and turn it over on downs. Barbin would stick with the air attack and would connect with Jordan Eden across the middle and into the red zone. Then it was Mason Topalian who would punch it into pay dirt and 5 yards out. Still struggling to find their rhythm, the Panthers would fumble, and it was Caden Hawes would be there to scoop it up and take it all the way in for the score. Tyler Brown would bounce back and fire and find Matthew Costa, who would shake a few wimpy tackles and take it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Then Brown would lob it up to the corner of the end zone as Blake Stuckey would secure the catch and get Pineview on the board. Crimson would keep pressing on the gas as Barbin would throw to his right to McCord Christensen, who would turn on the speed, weaving in and out of traffic as he would take it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Again, it was Topalian who would cross the goal line to extend their lead. With our Jones Peyton Glass big hit of the week, Brown would fire a deep ball. It would be hauled in by Quincy Jones, but he would be leveled by Adam Moore. But Jones would hold on to the ball, which would bring us to our advanced mobile play of the game. Brown would take the snap and fire down the right sideline to Brock Harris, who would make the catch and fall into the end zone with 1 second left before halftime. However, this would be the Panthers' last score of the game, and in the second half, it was all Crimson. The final score, Crimson Cliffs 40, Pineview 14. Over in Hurricane, the Tigers hosted the Desert Hills Thunder. Desert Hills went for it on 4th and 2 at the Hurricane 34 and would pick it up on this run. Then Tyden Morris would bulldoze into the end zone for the game's first score. Desert Hills drove down the field and scored on a short pass to Javian Cummings to extend their lead. Desert Hills would keep piling on with this run by Kona Crowell for a 9-yard touchdown. Crowell again would haul in this catch and speed all the way down the sideline for 30 yards and the touchdown. The final score in this one, Desert Hills 49, Hurricane 0. Over at Snow Canyon, the Warriors took on the Dixie Flyers. Hunter Johnson would fire down the left sideline and find Will Warner on this, who would make a move and make the defender miss and walk into the end zone for the game's first score. Snow Canyon defense would swarm Dixie's backfield all game, forcing Jalen Schultz to fumble. Tegan Hughes would then explode out of the backfield untouched all the way to the end zone from 10 yards out. Hunter Johnson would scramble for a good chunk of yards to move the chains. And setting up this touchdown run by Rockwell Jones. The final score, Snow Canyon 56, Dixie 12. The Region 10 recap is brought to you by Findlay Subaru, Infinity Title, Jones Paint and Glass, State Bank of Southern Utah, The Rally Stop, Nets on Fire, Advanced Mobile IV, and Intermountain Sports Performance. For St. George News, I'm Aaron Crane.